Hi there, music fans. Welcome to another one of my polls, another top 10. And today I'd like to give you my top 10 favourite songs by the fantastic Marvin, Welch, and Farrar. Hank Marvin, Bruce Welch, and John Farrar. And yeah, Hank and Bruce obviously came from the Shadows. The Shadows broke up in 1968. Hank made a solo album, a fantastic solo album. Did a couple of bits with Cliff, and then he formed Hank Marvin and John Farrar together. They made an album together, absolutely fantastic. And then he joined forces the two of them joined forces with Bruce Welch, who had been producing Olivia Newton-John. He actually pretty much launched the career of Olivia Newton-John in the early 70s. She was actually his girlfriend at the time as well, and he produced her first couple of albums and pretty much launched her career. Anyway, early 70s, they all got together and formed Marvin, Welch and Farrar and had some cracking songs. And they made a couple of albums, Marvin, Welch and Farrar, the title album, and Second Opinion, which is one of my favourite albums of all time. I absolutely love that album. There's some fantastic music on it. I feel like a lot of these songs, if not all these songs, are very underrated. I don't even know whether a lot of Shadows fans know that this outfit existed in the early 70s, just in between them getting back together in the mid 70s. But they had this trio going for, I think, probably about 3 or 4 years, or 2 or 3 years anyway, and they had some cracking songs. So here's my top 10. Number 10, I have Faithful, absolutely beautiful song sung by Bruce Welch, absolutely love it. Number 9, Lady of the Morning, which they featured on the final tour, the Shadows final tour. Absolutely fantastic songs, released as a single sung by Hank. Number 8, I have Tiny Robin, just a beautiful song as well. Number 7, I have Throw Down the Line, which was written by Hank Marvin. He wrote it for Jimi Hendrix. He wanted to write a song for in a kind of Jimi Hendrix style, and he wanted Jimi Hendrix to record it. But unfortunately, he didn't get it to Jimi, and he ended up doing it as a duo with Cliff, with Hank playing lead guitar on it. And absolutely fantastic record, one of Cliff's best records, in my opinion. And also, it was recorded by the Jet Beck Group with Rod Stewart on lead vocals. So that's a fantastic version as well if you want to check that out. But the Marvin, Welch and Farrar is just a credible version as well. Absolutely love it. Number 6, I have Galadriel. And the first time I heard this was on Cliff's live 1982 album, Dressed for the Occasion. Just a stunning track. I was shocked when I found out that Marvin Welch and Farrar actually recorded this. It was written by Hank Marvin and John Farrar. Absolutely beautiful song. Love it. Number 5, Sylvie Rain, which was a single for Cliff, written by Hank. And I think Brian arranged the music on it, on the Cliff single, and Big Jim Sullivan played a lovely classical guitar on the Cliff version as well. Absolutely fantastic record, Cliff's is. But I love the Marvin, Welch and Farrar version as well. And so it's number 5. Number 4 is Marmaduke. And yeah, that's the song that Cliff is well known for these days, because he featured it on a couple of tours ago, and it's on his latest album, Cliff with Strings. It was originally a B-side for Cliff. For Cliff, it was originally a B-side for Mistletoe and Wine. But years before Cliff even recorded it, Marvin, Welch and Farrar recorded it. It's written by Alan Tarney, and I love this version of Marmaduke. I actually love, probably more than this version, I love the one that's on the Shadows Live in Paris album 1975. But they do an incredible version of Marmaduke, written by Alan Tarney. Number 3, I have My Hometown, which is another one that was featured on the final tour in 2004. Absolutely fantastic track. Hank and Bruce are singing about their growing up in Newcastle upon Tyne and trying to escape and dreaming of bigger and better things to come. Absolutely fantastic track. Number 2 is just a beautiful track, sung by, probably written and sung by John Farrar. Absolutely love it. It's called Music Makes My Day. Absolutely love it. I know it was on Olivia Newton-John's, one of her first albums as well. It was on that album, produced by Bruce. And number 1, I have A Thousand Conversations. I don't know whether a lot of people have that. That was actually a B-side for Cliff as well. But I love the Shadows version. It's sung by Bruce again. Absolutely love it. So that's my number one, A Thousand Conversations. So that's my top 10. Faithful, Lady of the Morning, Tiny Robin, Throw Down the Line, Gladriel, Sylvia Rain, Marmaduke, My Hometown, Music Makes My Day, and Thousand Conversations. And that was just a top 10 just for fun. And I kind of want to give a shout out to Marvin, Welch, and Farrar. If you don't have any of their albums, check them out on Spotify, check them out on iTunes, because they're absolutely some fantastic songs. Two cracking albums, Marvin, Welch and Farrar and Second Opinion. Two absolutely very underrated albums. So if you have any comments, leave them in the section below. If not, thank you and bye.